Could tell you that they love you when they never mean it. True love come from God in the name of Jesus. Turn my back on the king, I committed treason. Thank God he forgives, now his name I'm preaching, screaming Jesus.
A tad short, but he's made tremendous progress from last year.
Now to Jackson, his first step back. Jackson for three. Freshman program record. Active hands. Tar Heels on the run. Jackson puts it down.
And that was a beautiful pass by R.J. Davis.
Malacco, whose shot has been off, stepped into that one, and that was flat and short. Jackson other end. He is getting hot.
Jackson thought about it. O'Connell gathers. He'll beat him on the dribble and score on the drive. O'Connell on the bounce. Down the lane. Duke had it blocked. Here's Trimble and Carolina. This is Jackson. Layup good. Boy, that was Marcus Hill now. 8 to shoot for Cadeau. Skip back for Jackson. 3 from in front of the bench is good.
When you're a smaller team, you create rhythm off the bounce by moving the basketball. You've got to limit turnovers. That's number one. They've been able to do that a little bit better. That was a great play by Elliot Cadeau. Well enough to do that. The challenge is if it's going to be Duke, that's a great challenge.
Down the floor for Jackson. His layup ties him. Davis.
Good defense.
That's the true freshman Hammond, who now switches on to Jackson. Big height advantage. Results in a step back three.
Just a third turnover from Carolina, and it's turned into points as White finishes quickly the other way. Jackson will go to the line. Good job in the first half of holding on to the ball. Had 8 turnovers, and a bunch of them came in a 3 or 4 minute span. There's one as Jackson is out and running. For 13 from beyond the arc tonight. Jackson gonna swipe that one away. Nobody in his path this time.
I don't know what to say about that.
Many opportunities. There's a good drive by Ian Jackson.
I believe he's going to go third foul as well. Attacking him. He is a valuable commodity. And right here, just taking advantage of the mismatch. Pretty play.
I like what I've seen.
Fumble.
Jackson, the drive, the hang time, the score.
Now back to Ian Jackson. He'll work through traffic. Took the contact. And the foul.
Coming in there, he's averaging 23 points a game.
But Coach, his ability to get downhill, we've already talked about his shooting. But his athleticism and ability to get downhill, and that's not a small bump he's taken there from Sissoko. That's a strong defender, but still the concentration to be able to get it on the glass. I mean, Pittsburgh and Wake Forest should have been in the tournament last year.
100%.
So if you're talking about 5 this year and what has been a down year.
Foul on him. Harris getting downstairs off the side of that backboard.
And this is where Carolina's so dangerous.
Jackson going up and slams it down high in the sky.
Yeah, Ian Jackson. We talked about dangerous Ian Jackson elevating over the top of Salas, who just blocked the shot on one end on the defensive end. This time, no chance going up.
He just gave himself a little break with the okey-doke defense on this last possession, but this one he got out there, good steal, get out and run, knocked out a 3. You feel like you're a part of the game, and when you feel like you're part of the game offensively, you pick your defense. So passing lanes open up.
That was thrown away by Carlos, his first turnover. Carlos gets in there. Trimble, no, and it's Jackson again. Back to being contender of perennial tournament team.
I'd say time and stability. I mean, sometimes it's also as simple as you catch light from the bottle, you get the right guys.
Jackson from Davis. Another 3. Loses the ball to Cadeau.
Real good defense by Washington.
Jackson fouled, and he gets it to go. Ian Jackson a chance for 3.
Particularly in transition, you have got to stop Ian Jackson well before he gets into the lane, because he really does a nice job not only elevating, but look how far he jumps. This is like a long jump kind of thing.
3 on the shot clock. Let's fly. North Carolina with a rebound. Davis trying to push it.
What pressure they put on you. What a pass.
Vulnerable. Three-pointer. Got it. Let him go. Nice hands. Good luck to finish at the rim.
Broke off the route.
Pitch it out to Jackson, and all of a sudden, this talented freshman.
Just the eye test here, and this BC team doesn't look like a 1-17.
Sure doesn't. Here's Jackson. Oh my goodness, Ian Jackson lighting it up. It's just another one. And a rare miss, and here comes Tremble, 2-on-1, lays it off for Jackson, who got fouled, and he'll go to the line.
In a league that hasn't been as good.
No doubt.
Wilkinson the takeaway. Here's Jackson with R.J. Davis. And he will take it away and score. That gives him 20.
Very good crowd here. Very good size crowd.
Davis kicks it. Jackson hits it.
Who you are as of late matters more than anything else.
I agree, and that criteria is not listed criteria for the selection committee anymore. It used to be. Jackson buries another three. What do you like about him off the bench?
Energy, explosiveness.
Oh, Jackson, my goodness.
To qualify. Starling, long steps, and Powell gets that out of here. Jackson all the way, lays it in. 23 for Ian Jackson.
I mean, here's a great opportunity. If you can get that ball to Lampkin, he's there on the roll. It goes the other way, a layup for Jackson.
And out of hand. Players, though, need to find a way to stay focused because that's something the coaches are really going to key on.
I think that Ian Jackson showing there, he's still focused, attacking the basket. And we've seen this afternoon that we have guards that not only can get into the paint, but can finish through contact while drawing those fouls. I think that's a great opportunity for them to be able to put other people in.
But so far here today, off to an outstanding start, primarily at the defensive end. The offense has been excellent, but the defense has been superb as well. And there's Ian, who's upbeat. Both coaches were really when we talked to him this morning.
Jackson baseline. Jay! What a half. 3 free throw attempts, 2 makes in the entire first half. Already a couple here to begin the second. We did see Micah Shrewsbury speaking with lead official Brian O'Connell at great length at the end of the first half. Good.
This gets a Washington screen, rolls it back to him. Jackson, big step back there, and another three. Ian Jackson exploding in this first half. Still 0 lead changes. In the corner of 3. It's good for Jackson. 20 on the board for the fabulous.
Excited about that, but I am. Be the outlet. Allow J.J. Starling to pick up the
8 to shoot. Cadeau back for Ian Jackson's 3. Got it.
Well, it's only a matter of time.
Lubin the rebound. Got it for Jackson. 2-on-2. Look at Ian Jackson get to the glass. 10 to shoot, and R.J. Davis near the midcourt line. Cadeau skip for Jackson. 3 out of the corner is good. Rattles in for
It's a good way to blunt one.
Cuts it back to a 5-point Tar Heel lead. There's Davis on the cut. Jackson out of the right corner, knocks home a 3. 3 crumble cookies, which is one of the all-time great free throw promotions. So that may have been the loudest, at least the right side of the crowd has been all second half. Jackson's layup will give him some. In his previous career, I was against a D3 team. Now he smashed that against one of the all-time great D1 teams. Obliterated his career. Jackson weaving his way in. 21 for Ian Jackson. Jackson, one more. He's got another in 24 tonight. A night that will go down as a Campbell loss, but will go down as an amazing experience for these kids.
Shrewsbury contested, hit the top of the backboard and the iron. Somehow Sundress got it, pocket picked. Cadeau funnels to Davis, right at the lockout.
You want to come down and execute something really solid here. If you're Carolina, you don't have R.J. Davis on the floor. Nice little fade screen. Good take. Beautiful. Just what you need.
This is the largest Notre Dame lead of the game.
7 down at halftime to +4. They've done it by getting to the free throw line.
Oh, what a run by Ian. Gives the isolation on Jackson. Little short, Jackson's got it.
He's a transfer from UMBC. Here's a freshman, Jackson to the rack and got it to go. They want to see him do that more often. And that's a nice finish by Joshua Beadle, the transfer from Clemson. He was a big part of that team that got to the Elite Eight. One quad one win. This would not be a quad one win, but any game you have to put in the win column, you better start getting them and getting them fast. Jackson to the rack. He checks back in and lays it home.
In the game, which is a team high. Powell and Jackson, the two freshmen. Powell with the flush. Russell Hawkins, the sophomore out of Charlotte. Jackson down the lane, finishes off the glass. 21 for the freshman.
Rebound and hands it off to Trumbull. And the Tar Heels down 3. 12:34 to go. Backdoor cut to Jackson. Beautiful feed by R.J. Davis.
This matched his season high.
Jackson, a lot of dribbling into the lane and kisses it in. Ian Jackson now has 10.
Showing big and recovered. Jackson 4 to shoot. Fade away. Got it. Big one. Wow. Step it up.
I can tell you that they love you when they never mean it. True love come from God in the name of Jesus. Turn my back on the king, I committed treason. Thank God he forgives, now his name I'm preaching. Screaming Jesus.